Good evening, and thank you for joining us as we start a new week together. Tonight, at this hour, Donald Trump is meeting with his new legal team as he prepares to be the first former president to see the inside of the courtroom as a defendant. On Tuesday, he'll travel down to Lower Manhattan to surrender to the New York District Attorney. And tonight, we're wondering, will there be cameras in the courtroom? Trump's lawyers today opposing them, arguing it would create a circus-like atmosphere. We are also learning new details about the charges, including at least one felony likely for falsifying business records in the first degree. That felony charge would not prevent Trump from running for office again. Trump was escorted by the Secret Service from his Mar-a-Lago home in Florida to his Trump Tower apartment in New York City. Crowds have gathered and security is tight. The entire NYPD on standby. We've got team coverage, and CBS's Robert Costa will start us off from outside the courthouse in New York City. Good evening, Robert.
Good evening, Nora. A surreal and historic American scene today. A former president making his way to New York ahead of a criminal arraignment, all as legal and political uncertainty hover.
Supporters cheered on former President Donald Trump as a motorcade of black SUVs shuttled him to Palm Beach Airport. The beginning of a history-making trip that now finds Trump in legal jeopardy and the political spotlight. Once in New York, Trump made his way through a city on high alert with protesters and police officers on the streets. Trump is already on the attack ahead of his arraignment, claiming the judge overseeing the case, Juan Merchan, hates me, and calling the prosecution a witch hunt.
This was a political persecution. I've been around criminal justice for 35, 36 years. I've never seen anything like this, where you literally announce your target and revive cases with perjuring witnesses in an effort to just bring him down at all costs.
Though the indictment is sealed until Tuesday, sources say Trump will likely be charged with falsifying business records in the first degree, a felony, stemming from his alleged role in hush money paid to adult film star Stormy Daniels back in 2016.
I should not be held accountable for Donald Trump's dirty deeds.
Michael Cohen, a key witness for the prosecution, alleges Trump directed him to make the payments to Daniels. Cohen has served time in prison, partly for his role in that exchange.
Does this ultimately get to trial?
I know he won't settle. It's not in his DNA. He will fight this all the way to the end.
On Tuesday, Trump will arrive at Manhattan Criminal Court for processing just before noon. He will be fingerprinted and may stand for a mugshot, but he will not be handcuffed. At the 2:15 arraignment, the judge is expected to outline the charges against Trump and ask for him to enter a plea. District Attorney Alvin Bragg's decision to indict stunned and angered Trump, but he has also capitalized on it. The campaign claims to have raised over $7 million since.
When they go after me, they're going after you.
Republicans came to Trump's defense this weekend, including potential competitors in the 2024 race.
They're trying to do all these legal gymnastics to try to act like it's a felony.
But other Republicans sense Trump's 2024 presidential campaign could now be vulnerable. And at least one rival, former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson, jumped into the race Sunday.
We need to have a leader that can distance themselves from some of the bad instincts that drive Mr. Trump.
And ahead of a possible trial, Trump has now added a new lawyer to his ranks, Todd Blanche, a veteran criminal defense lawyer who once represented former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort and a Rudy Giuliani associate. Nora.
Robert Costa, thank you very much.